Hello, welcome to grammar lesson 34. So today we are talking about pronoun antecedents. So if you have not yet done so, go ahead and grab out your purple grammar book and let's turn to lesson 34, which is page 91. So let's look at the gray box at the top. An antecedent is the word or words a pronoun refers to. The antecedent is almost always a noun. So go ahead and grab your writing utensil and underline noun. Stop what you're doing and underline noun, circle noun, highlight noun. Make sure you know the antecedent is going to be a noun. When you write a pronoun, be sure its antecedent is clear. Pronouns must also agree with their antecedents. An antecedent and pronoun agree when they have the same number, singular or plural, and gender, male or female. So let's look at the top of the page. In 1908, New York to Paris auto race began as a test of the automobiles. It ended as a test of the drivers. So circle the word that the boldface pronoun replaces. Draw an arrow from the pronoun to the circled word. So if we look at that, we will see which is the boldface word that the pronoun replaces. The pronoun replaces the word race. So you should circle race. Draw an arrow from the pronoun to the circled word. So what is the pronoun in the sentence? It. And it is a subject or an object pronoun? If you said subject pronoun, you're right. So it should have an arrow pointing to race. Okay, so let's look at part 1. Circle the antecedent for each boldface pronoun. So go ahead and take a minute to answer all of these questions. Go ahead and pause the video and we'll go over the answers in just a minute. So go ahead and answer all 9 and then we will review the answers. Okay, so now you have completed circling the antecedent for each boldface pronoun. So number 1, 6 teams left New York City on February 12th. Not all of them would finish the race. So what is the antecedent for them? Teams is the antecedent for them. Number 2, the first leg of the journey took drivers across the United States. It was a distance of more than 3,000 miles. It is the boldface word, so the pronoun antecedent for it is leg. So you should circle leg. Number 3, before long, 2 French teams dropped out of the race. They had run out of money. So what is the pronoun antecedent for they? Teams. You should circle teams. Number 4, the Americans drove their automobile along the transcontinental train tracks. Its tires blew out from the rough ride. So what is the pronoun antecedent for its? Automobile. So you should circle automobile. Number 5, the teams became famous. Fans greeted them as they drove across the United States. So what is the pronoun antecedent for them? Teams. Number 6, in Utah, the German car broke down, so the team sent it to Seattle on a train. What is the pronoun antecedent for it? If you circled car, you're correct. The Germans solved the problem, but broke a race rule. They would pay for this later. So who is they referring to? They refers to Germans. So if you circled Germans, you are correct. Number 8, the other teams drove from San Francisco to Seattle. They met harsh winter conditions. So what is the pronoun antecedent for they? Teams. So circle teams. And number 9, the sponsors could not drive across the ice to Russia as planned. They reached it by ship instead. So what did they reach by ship? Russia. So circle Russia. If you have any questions about that, be sure to go ahead and reach out, send me an email. or whatever you need to do. I'm happy to answer those questions. And tomorrow at home, you are going to complete part 2. So you are going to write the pronoun that could replace each boldface word or phrase. So each sentence will have a word or phrase in bold, and you will choose the correct pronoun to fill in that blank. If you have any questions, definitely reach out about that as well. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you.